Okay, hello everyone. I'm Harth and I'm here to showcase the product DumDumDeploy. Okay, so let me just explain the architecture of how it works first and then we'll get into the demo. So we here have a front end that you can connect to wallet using AR Connect, and then you'll have to input your deployments using your name, repo URL, install command, build command, and the output directory where you want your build to be happening, and then give your ARNS process ID for the ARNS deployment. So once you click the deploy button here, it will go into the process database where all of this information will be stored as the latest development done by you. And on the other hand, it will go into backend which has a Docker container which will clone and build the repo, and the build files will be outside of the container, so they will be deployed to Arweave net using Iris SDK. And once this deployment is done, the transaction ID will be returned to the user, and the front end of DumDumDeploy will directly send an ARNS request to this ARNS portal, and it will do the deployment and tag the transaction ID to this process ID that was provided by the user. Now let's get into the demo. Here you can see the front end, and there are no deployments yet, so we create one which is named DumDumDeploy, and we provide the repo URL, and then the install command. We are using pnpm for this product, and then we can see currently it has a process ID and a name DumDumDeploy on ARNS, so we give the process ID here, and on clicking deploy, a backend will request will go to a Docker container that will build this repo and deploy the files on Arweave Night. You can see the build logs that are coming here, which are directly coming from the Docker container and how it is building it. Yeah, this is the backend logs. A user would be able to see all of this in their front end. And once the deployment is done, we can see processing of the deployment, and the manifest and JSON is deployed. And here we can see rview.net and the deployment ID. This is the app, and the assets will take time to load. And this is the deployment ID, which will also redirect to the website. The ARNS, however, it will take time to update. This is how the ARNS works, and we can directly manage it from here, but the front end will do it on its own. So yeah, see, the target ID has not changed, and it will change to the deployment ID soon. Now let's get into the next functionalities, that is for redeployment. So there is a deploy latest button on your dashboard, and when you click deploy latest, it sends request again to the backend, which rebuilds the whole repo and updates the database with your latest deployment ID. As you would be able to see here, it processed again and it uploaded the manifest again. So the files are uploaded to rview.net with a new deployment ID that you can observe here, and which will also be changed in ARNS after a while. Yeah, we can see it here. It is still loading. It takes some time to build this, and it takes some time to update throughout the network of Arweave. But the deployment is done surely. We can check that from the deployment ID. Let's wait for a bit here. Alrighty. Alright, it's active, and we'll be able to see our deployment here, as in with the logs and all of it. And yeah, that's all. That's our product, and we are trying to build this throughout the we have built this throughout the viewers raid 3. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.